Worldwide, it's a central point of contact for families and a culinary hotspot, the kitchen. On average, people spend more than 6 hours a week cooking here. India leads the field, with Ukraine hot on its heels with over 13 hours, whereas South Koreans are somewhat lazy cooks, with not even 4 hours spent at the stove. The South Africans, and above all the Italians, bring more experience and passion to the table. Those with less experience gain inspiration from online cooking recipes on smartphones or tablets. 17% of Americans, almost a third of whom are millennials, prefer an online search to cookbooks. Those who prefer a hands-free approach can project cookery videos or people onto surfaces, thus, as we've seen at the Living Kitchen in Cologne, turning the kitchen into a touchpad.
The kitchen is a very emotional and social space. Now with our cook date, what we showed, we can connect other people into our kitchen. That means it's almost like you feel somebody's very close to you. It's a different feeling than you have it only on your small screen. You have it in a big way.
These novelties turn cooking into an experience. Figures show that the market for smart kitchen products is growing steadily. Today's almost $15 billion is expected to treble to $43 billion by 2027. Right now, intelligent solutions function mostly via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So it's not surprising the kitchen is one of the most popular places for speech services.
Alexa,
Kitchen daylight white. Voice control is absolutely up to date. You can open cupboards with voice control. You can switch on lights, everything essentially. On the other hand, of course, you can order food using voice control. Of all the smart large household appliances, fridges are set to have the second largest market share in 2020 at 28%. Smart solutions which are particularly successful are those where excessive use of the app isn't necessary and the cooking process is simply made easier. And some developments are real problem solvers.
Das Besondere daran ist, dass
One great thing is that they're made for people with disabilities, for old people, especially for those who are wheelchair bound. The fact that they can be moved up and down means they can still be operated when a general standing height does not apply.
der Sinn dahinter ist.
The goal is to enable people to remain in their own homes, even if they're not as mobile anymore.
Nicht mehr so mobil ist.
Kitchens are not only smart at the moment, they're also homely. Open-plan kitchens have been popular for years. You can cook and communicate with guests or family at the same time. Because despite our stressful everyday lives, almost 90% of Brits, Americans and Germans attach significance to eating as a family. So the kitchen is a place for cooking, meeting up and communicating. We're becoming more individual, more self-determined, and as a result, we also have different standards when it comes to our homes. We no longer want a housewife's room, previously referred to as the kitchen. We want a fusion of living areas, openness. We also want to live our lifestyle at home. We don't need predefined spaces. What we're after is something more casual and open.
Und offener.
This openness also makes new concepts possible. This kitchen is variable and can thus be more easily adapted to the user's needs. Homes are getting smaller, but at the same time, lifestyle is becoming more and more significant for those who live in them. Kitchens are different to the way they used to be, a working area where things were put away. I want to have life in my kitchen. I want flexibility. We've got a slogan, merchandising your kitchen. That means we can change our kitchen every day to suit the way we want it. In cities where living space is reduced, not only are multifunctional solutions conceivable, but also community kitchens. The concept, residents of a house share a kitchen.
sharing, like we have with car sharing, will be definitely a topic in the near future. So we have rooms we share together, and when we have rooms just for privacy, for sleeping, but we have definitely rooms like living rooms or the kitchen we will share with other people.
This is already par for the course in particularly densely populated countries like South Korea. Those who don't share housing are in the minority here. Shared kitchens are also an issue in the country, especially in multi-generation houses. Not, however, to save space, but to spend more time with the family. Another trend in rural areas is outdoor kitchens. Life is shifting more and more outside. We're not just talking about barbecues, it's truly about cooking itself. That feeling of being outdoors with friends, having a pleasant time, or with your family, just spending quality time outdoors. Whether outdoors or indoors, doing things collectively is the key to current kitchen trends, cooking and eating together. and people want to feel good in the process. These days, natural materials create that special feel-good atmosphere, even if just in the form of accessories, as from a practical point of view, kitchens require particularly robust materials.
There are more and more different materials available and applicable in the kitchen. No matter whether you are talking about lacquered fronts, concrete, original wood, steel, or laminated fronts with anti-fingerprint functions. There are many different materials available, and yeah, it's just a question of individuality which material you like to implement in your concrete kitchen planning.
So the trend is what you like, supplemented by a few homely, practical and smart solutions that make everyday cooking easier. But most significantly, families and friends around the world will continue to cook, eat and simply spend time together.